Here we are at home. I love these Gothic lanterns. Looks like the thing actually unlatches, but I can't seem to. I just came out of the bright outside and I'm having trouble. My eyes aren't adjusting well, so I can't quite see to undo it, but it does appear that it actually opens. Look at these nice, very dark blue poinsettias here. That'd be great if you're doing a black and dark blue, or maybe dark blue and white theme. And these sort of rustic looking reindeer could work for a sort of like a Krampus Bavarian cabin chalet type of, like an alpine or Nordic folk sort of look. Oh, here's some very sharp-looking snowflakes. Very, like, sharp stained glass looking. That could very well be Gothic. Here's a bit more of a modern look. These penguins are quite nice. It's not as much like the ornate Victorian Gothic type of look. But they do have items in black and white, which I think are meant to more be like a New Year's type of look. I quite like this really dark blue. I wonder if it looks dark blue on camera. There, maybe it does. Tree blanket. It's very fuzzy for only $9.99. Here's a Let It Snow outdoor rug thing. What are these called? Thing you walk on. If I had way more room, I would love to get this church and paint the outside black. And then there's actually, like, it stops right there where the end of my finger is. But there actually is a cutout up here. So what I think would be really great, and also it fully opens in the back there. So what I think would be really awesome would be paint the outside black, but then put red lights on the inside. So then you could have a Gothic black church that's glowing red. I think that would be super cool. But I don't have room for this, sadly. Also, does anyone know what exactly this piece here is supposed to be? Like, I'm not an expert in church architecture. Like, is that something they all have? Like, because all of these models have this. So I'm wondering, like, what is this supposed to be? Here's the more, like, religious section. There's this large angel that is actually sort of lightweight. Apparently, it lights up, but it looks like ice, which I think is pretty cool. I feel like you could do sort of an eerie, icy, white winter type of look with that. And then there's this one that, let's see if the Try Me works. It kind of, the background on it kind of, oh, and it, I don't know if you can tell, but it's almost like a little bit of a snow globe. It's kind of like a glitter globe in there, it looks like. But the thing behind it looks like one of those medieval, like, saint pictures. And this one, I feel like, I'm not exactly sure what's happening with the random, like, child angel down here, but this upper lady here, I feel like you could repaint slightly and have her be Santa Muerte. Like, just give her a skeleton face, and that would be a really nice Santa Muerte statue with the, like, the traditional, like, Catholic religious art thing behind her. And then there's this item, which obviously has this really cool Gothic cathedral thing on it, and it's the Nativity. Oh, and then I just noticed there's Jack Skellington, the Christmas sock, kind of. Is he a sock? Oh yeah, you can, right? You can use that as a sock. I'm like, it kind of seems like he's sewn to the whole thing, so I'm not sure if you can you use it as a sock? Oh, I guess you can there. Okay, it's kind of an optical illusion, but you can actually use it practically. Here are my favorite bags. This, like, wine bottle bag that has this sort of, could be like a Victorian Gothic motif. It could work into that. And the, like, satin ribbons. And it's a velvety bag, better than coal. And then this one that says coal on it. Here's a gold version of that Gothic looking street lamp. Maybe I'm just stretching my imagination, but I feel like that this section has some items that you could incorporate into a, like, dark, moody, kind of Victorian inspired and Gothic ending up looking a theme that ends up looking like a Gothic type of theme. This Santa is kind of giving me Belsnickel for some reason. I quite like that. I like their, like, icy white theme that they have. Oh, here's a seal. very fuzzy. Maybe you can kind of get the idea of how, like, the fuzziness of it if I do a close-up there. Aw, sweet little bunny. They also have gold, but I like the silver. This glass angel is a nice, just very vertical sort of shape. That could work well into sort of an eerie look. Having just that very tall, vertical, sort of ghostly look like that. Oh, here's another one. You could definitely use some of these elements. Aw, cute squirrel. You could definitely use some of these elements to create like a creepy, like ice witch from Narnia, Eternal Winter sort of look. Oh, like a light up crystal ball, but it's like this very icy sort of look. Oh, look at the sweet little fox. Fluffy tail. And they have like the fake snow and Christmas tree carpet. Me blocking the one beam of light. It's like, hey, look at this. Hopefully you can kind of tell that there's sparkles on it. 'Tis the season to be freezing. I quite like that. And look at this nice ornate peace ribbon. I feel like people who like a Gothic aesthetic will like some of the items in here. It has that very, like, sort of ghostly type of look to it. And dreaming of a white Christmas. Like, obviously there's some items that are more just like cute or whatever, but a lot of the things have a sort of look to it that you could, like I said, make into like a kind of like unsettling, eerie, eternal winter type of thing. In this other area they have even more stuff that's the white and the silver. What's this? Oh, that's interesting. It's a hummingbird. I got a few of these on my tree because I like that just like creepy ice, this like treacherous mountain of ice and an eternal winter type of look that I have going with my stuff with the candy canes. So it's like a twisted candy land sort of thing. This is interesting. There's just some angel wings. That could even work well for a DIY. I feel like these white and silver velvety poinsettia wreaths are a very ghostly look. Very like the ghost of Marley from the Christmas Carol or something. I don't know, I'm kind of just getting like a good like Christmas ghost vibe from that. Oh, and it looks like they have just like pick white poinsettias like that as well. Unfortunately, even the extra small is too big on me because this is really great. Oh, apparently this one lights up. Oh yeah, there's a little bulb there and there. This very fuzzy skull with peppermint candy eyes and Santa hat leggings. They also have that coal wrapped chocolate candy at Walmart, and then you can put it in this little bag. And I can't tell if this one is navy blue or black. Now this wrapping paper is definitely black, and you get an enormous roll of it.